Alrighty, hello everybody. Good morning. How are we doing? We have returned, and I'm excited to be streaming this a little bit earlier. I figured that since I was awake, and I actually have a decent amount of time before I go in whack today, that I would stream for a little bit, do the part of the game that we said we were going to do. And we're gonna get right into that. So first of all, quick update. I did go ahead and put in the rare candies into my save, specifically just so that way it's like if we catch something that evolves like immediately at this point, because we're almost into the 40s at this point, so if we run into things that evolve immediately, I can see what they are. But I also put them in the game now because we've had these two starters here for a couple streams now, and I haven't wanted to take them out of the box because okay, I was just giving all this like prop and praise about how I haven't needed to worry about my controller, and apparently this one's just disconnecting now. I think this is weird. I would prefer not to plug this. This is so. Do I want to bother trying the green? See if that starts. Let's do a little experimenting. Oh, this doesn't work. This cable doesn't fit. I might actually have to have everything I need on one monitor. I think that's what I'm going to end up doing. So give me 1 second. And things. Because I don't really need Discord open on this monitor over here, so I just hope this cable here. This is, oh, not the right one. That's why. I don't think it's gonna be long still, so if I look a little dumb by leaning all the way over here, I don't really have a choice. Yeah, we just had to unplug the secondary monitor because I want to still be able to see chat and everything, so there we go. Now it's got the plug-in. So can I not turn on like this? So if I do this. I'm trying to save my game because I think it froze because of everything that was happening. Yeah, we got it. Okay, good. And we'll just close the ROM and we'll reopen it. Hope that everything is fine now. I have to close the whole thing. This is unprecedented. There we go. Now it's never had that happen before, but that also happened briefly when we were doing our Ultra Sun series. So I don't even know what I was trying to say before that happened. But we have our two starters here that we have yet to get the chance for them to evolve. So what I was going to do is, because we're pretty much at 35 with the Quagsire, I was going to try to get them both to evolve and see if keep freaking happening. I'm annoyed at the fact that this thing was plugged in over back there. Can't really see it, but there is an outlet behind the cat house over here. What day was it? Thursday? After Thursday? And it's trying to tell me that it had no juice? Do this. Because this is literally what I've been trying to do, and it's not supposed to be like rocket science or anything like that. I also don't know why it won't turn on while it's charging, because like you could use PlayStation controllers while they charge, but it's like this isn't charging while I'm using it, so it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go into my do it like this. I'm gonna need to open up my settings. We're gonna need to go into Bluetooth connection. Delilah, move. Don't need to be over here. This one, remove. And I'm gonna open the other one. I'm gonna open the other one, so this pink one in charge, because apparently like it's just taken for it. So this is still connected. Okay, so this here, I'm gonna minimize this, open up this. We're going to speed up using the rare candies. I'm gonna see what we are learning. Dragon Rush is all right. It's not a great move, but since I don't know if this guy's going to be a physical or special attacker when he's a Venusaur, I'll get rid of barrier for right now. Got a lot of HP. Twister, no. Dual Chop. You know what? I'm gonna give him Dual Chop instead of Dragon Rush. All right, let's see what he evolves into. Like, for Venusaur. And see if it's worth it or not. Thunderwave. He's a dragon electric type. Okay. So he retains his dragon typing, which is kind of cool. So T-Wave, this is actually really nice for us because this now means I have something that can status inflict other encounters. And it's got Harvest. Okay. This is actually pretty dang good. Because I got Poison, Ice Rock, Dragon Electric. I think this is 100% a keeper. It's very, very slow. So maybe D-Dance isn't the greatest setup move for it. However, it looks like all of its other stats are really solid. It doesn't really excel in anything, but it's not necessarily a bad thing either. So I'm actually super duper okay with that. Helping Hand. Shock. No, because I don't really have anything that does poisoning. Dark Void. Base 50. Nah. You don't need that. Payback? No, that's not a great move for you. 5 and 36. Wants to learn knockoff? The good knockoff, too. Let's say we'll get rid of beat up. I don't know, again, if he's going to be a physical or a special attacker when he evolves here, so we'll just have to wait and see. Wants to learn Grass Knot. Okay, he became a grass type, which is not the greatest, but I don't have a grass type right now. I don't have a grass type right now. He also has no HP. Okay, so he has no HP, but his defenses are insane, and his special attack is also insane. So it kind of works because Chanty is a little bit of a special attacker, whereas Quagsire is a physical attacker. Venusaur can be mixed because its stats are so very similar. It looks like its attack stat is actually probably worse. But I think we hit the jackpot with our two starters here. I mean, they both got typings that we don't have yet, so like I feel like we're winning there. I just kind of want to see if I can teach any of them anything. Samurott was slow, wasn't he? Yeah, 39 speed. And I think Venusaur was also slow. So that's the problem that I feel like I'm running into, is that I'm not getting anything that's like very, very fast. Or if I do have something that is fast, it just dies immediately, so it's not the greatest thing. Yeah. Where's my... There it is. All right. This is where we're gonna disconnect. Nope. All I'm trying to do is get this quick claw. Pyro probably needs it more, but he has setup, so I think Hisui should have the quick claw. Was Venusaur a special attacker? I don't know if he was or not. Alright, this pissed me off. We are going to go ahead and let this controller charge. And we're going to put the new one to use. And then at some point today, hopefully I am not tired and I can be smart enough to get my wireless charging thing set up. I feel like it's just been sending me all of the signs to not stream this early. Let's just make sure that not OBS. SMA. Okay, it's not. Figured as such. So we're gonna do save state. I'm going to quickly close out of this. And we're gonna reopen it. This. And we are going to load this save state. There we go. Now, the moment that this controller starts dying, we're cooked. Yeah, I couldn't remember if Venusaur was a special attacker, physical attacker. He can't learn Thunder anyway, so it doesn't matter. Nancy was the only one that could learn it. I mean, Eruption just seems like a good move to give out to monsters that can learn it. I know Knockoff's not going to really be doing us any huge favors because we have no physical attack with Samurott, but I still think it's worth having just in case we do run into like somebody who has like an important item on them or something. Okay, so this is gonna be our squad going forward. So let's hope and pray that we don't run into anything stupid in terms of battle. I don't remember, do we battle Team Plasma here? No, I'm thinking of black 2, white 2. Trying to think if there's anything I need to do before I leave. I don't think so. Oh, this is gonna tilt me today, isn't it? It's like I just want to get my encounters. Like I can't even like get out and do that. So what I was trying to check was to see if we had enough potions, which we do. So and we battled Charon. I remember this. I do remember this. Kitty? Yeah. I say I probably don't have a whole lot to worry about because I think we are pretty decently over leveled. I'm gonna go ahead and go for a Dragon Dance though. Not necessarily to make myself faster because I'm slow as molasses as it is, but because I want to give myself +1 attack. But if he constantly has... Oh. Okay, that does nothing. I was gonna say, if he constantly has weak Pokemon, then we're fine. Also love the fact that I didn't know that Dual Chop could miss, and second time we're going for Dual Chop is when we miss, so that's cool. Oh my god. Either this Bagon has a lot of HP, or... Because he ate that like it was nothing. And I missed again. Come on, be for real. I got rid of Dragon Rush, like with the mentality of like, oh, I know that Dragon Rush has 75 accuracy. Like, it's not that great of a move because the chances of hitting an attack is A, not that high, and B, the damage output is not worth all that. Okay, so we're fighting a Noctowl. Not for Thunderfang. That's fine. Okay, so it was resistant to poison. I'm gonna go for Giga Drain in thinking that it is a ground type. I'm correct. Now we gotta remember every time we battle Charon, which honestly isn't that many more times, if I remember. But when we battle him, we gotta remember that Noctowl is now a ground type. Because Hoot Hoot was a grass type. Oh, really got a leftovers on your Alola. Bulbasaur. Ooh, that could be bad. Okay, so he looks like he's a ghost type, which is fine with me. We got the -2 special defense on him, so... All right. Well, don't we get dragged into the battle with Alder? Yeah, we get dragged into this battle by Alder. Okay, he heals me up. I was gonna say, like, I don't want to get dragged into this battle. But they don't really have anything too threatening, so I don't need to be worried about a thing. Trace my harvest. I'm trying to think of like what would be a good old item that I could get a lot of in terms of berries that would really take advantage of harvest, and not much is coming to mind. I'm gonna dual chop this Fearow. Never mind, we are not dual chopping the Fearow. Tap cannon misses. Very productive turn. So I gotta remember, Clay's ace is normally 31, so I think he's gonna be about 37, which Nancy's already there. The Samurot's pretty much there because we rare candied him up to the point to where he would evolve, so he should be fine for the most part. It's really just Venusaur and Quagsire who need to get there, and to be honest, I could see them hitting 40 before we actually get into the battle against Clay. Obviously, it depends on what we fight against, yes, but it's a randomizer? Yes, it is. We have randomized damn near everything. We randomized typings, movesets, and base stats. That's what's different about this one. Because in my typical extreme randomizers, I just do like movesets and typings are different. I'm guessing there's stats as well. So it's been a rough ride so far. I mean, we're on run number 4, but this is by far the furthest we have gotten. Geez, 16 deaths look like ANZ 2.0. That's what I mean. Like, my first run, I got past the first gym, and then I lost. Because I was solo running with a Staravia who had like monstrous physical attack, but both of his defenses were just terrible, so if he got sneezed on, he would die. My second run, I never got it going because I had pretty rough starter options. I had a Muna as a starter, that's what it was. And I don't think I even caught my second encounter. A Walrein and a Sunflora, which my Sunflora was like the best thing on my team. And then I think that died. I think we died before we even got to the gym leader. And then our fourth run, our starter was the Chansey that is currently alive on our team right now. And this thing has been a beast. All right, can I stop encountering wings and can I get actual encounters on the bridge here? Because I have a Master Ball that is waiting to be used. There we go. Oh, hell yeah. I'm down for this. Chansey's great, just can't take a hit. But this is what I mean. I randomized the base stats. So Chansey has super high HP, but because the way that the randomizer works, it takes their base stat total and it distributes its stats differently. So Chansey's defenses are a lot more even at the sacrifice of its HP, but it's arguably way better because it's more all around. And because its defenses are better too, I have this thing holding the Eviolite. So it's a monster. We'll say that much. Okay, so this guy, he had Shadow Ball, so try to weaken it a little bit before we lob a ball at it. Fire Pledge, that should do nothing. All right, let's go ahead and throw. Great Ball should work. I shouldn't have to use an Ultra Ball to catch this thing. Dark Fire. That's a fun typing. I mean, too bad it's gonna evolve in another level, but who knows? I mean, I haven't seen this thing's moveset yet. Maybe it could have some really good moves. Okay, so its attack stats are abysmal. Physical defense is good. Its speed is very good. HP is also very good. So, I'm curious to see how Ampharos is. Just want to give him a rare candy and just see. Goes from Dark Fire to what? Because even if I don't use an Ampharos right now, that's fine. I don't want to overflow my team with Mons now, and then it's like by the time I get to the end game, I'm like, crap, I'm in a tough spot with experience. Let's learn Lucky Chant. I really hope he didn't go to normal type. Okay, so he lost a lot of HP just now. A lot of HP. Ghost and Poison. With Trace. Okay, so he's got mediocre physical defense, but he's got good special defense, good attack, and very good special attack. Him having Shadow Ball is actually huge for him being a ghost type. Trace is a good ability for him. I'm actually going to put him in the PC because with us already having Chansey, there's no reason in my mind anyways to have another poison type on the team. That's just what I think. I already have a pretty big enough ground weakness with, you know, 3/4 of my team being weak to ground. And check out the secondary more, and then I'm going to maybe go up north and get my encounter there first before I start doing all the cold storage stuff. Prism Scale, I'll take one of them. Just on the off chance we do get a Feebas. A Sunstone, dang. So if I just kept the Petilo alive, If I just kept the Petilo alive, then we would have been able to evolve it here. Anything else? A lucky egg. You know what? I'll go ahead and buy one. Because I kind of classify that as like a broken item, even if it's not necessarily like broken. It's going to be super helpful for me getting experience, so best believe I'm going to throw that on right now. I probably won't use it on mons like Chansey, because like for her to really shine, I think she needs to have the Eviolite. And it's not like Chansey's hurting for experience right now. Who knows, if I get the lucky egg on and I start getting like super over leveled, then it's like, all right, maybe we'll change our mind and take it off. Expert belt, okay. I'll take a deep sea scale here. I thought there was more. I thought there was more vendors in this part. I guess I'm wrong. Doesn't Homeboy want to do a rotation battle? All right, so he's got an Ampharos, so we know what typing Ampharos is. I'm actually gonna just go for the D-Dance off rip, because I don't know who he's gonna be switching and swapping into. Sandstorm, okay. And we know that Ampharos's defense was mediocre from when we evolved the one that we had, so never mind. Barboach just ruined everything because I'm slower than him. I'm gonna D-Dance again. I might even need to D-Dance one more time just to ensure that I actually am +1. Okay, string shot, I'm not really worried about that. I actually don't know what to expect from this Ampharos in terms of like moves, because it's not gonna have Shadow Ball. Or at least I don't think it'll have Shadow Ball. And I missed Dual Chop again. I gotta check Dual Chop's accuracy, because there's no way it should be missing this much. No way it should be missing this much. I feel like there's a hidden item up here somewhere. Oh. Got a soft sand. All right. Not too shabby, not too shabby. Route 6. Did Homeboy give us fly? He did not. Maybe you get fly after this gym, and then you get surf. I remember now. I think you get surf after you beat Baron before Twist Mountain. I think that's where you get it. Ooh. I was just running around. Didn't even think about the fact that, like, hey, this is going to be your first encounter here. Weavile. But something that's already fully evolved. And it resists fire. I don't want to go for dual chop because it's stab. Gonna keep on weakening it. Weakening it. Doom Desire. Okay. One more. Doom Desire. How much does this do? Well, we know it's not a steel type. This Flame Burst will be doing way more damage here. All right, easy enough. Can't complain when the encounters are easy. Water Rock. Okay, I mean, that's another rock type, which is obviously not ideal. I have a quad weakness to grass. Weak to so much. This. You put it very nicely. That does a lot of HP. So it just looks like it's the... It looks like it's the exact same sort of Weavile. Which that kind of sucks, to put it nicely. That does kind of suck. Weavile already has a nasty quad weakness to fighting. But, I don't know, I just feel like it's significantly worse. And he's had, you know, his 2 quad weaknesses the whole time. Has been hit by those type of moves and has still survived. Like, a quad weakness doesn't necessarily mean a mon is bad. It's just when you have a quad weakness on top of a crap ton of other weaknesses, then that's kind of like, okay. Especially when your defenses are not good either. Now this, I would have probably been okay with this. I would have loved to see how Bastiodon plays in this game. All right, let me go. Let me go. Let me go. Thank you. I don't know if it's because Shieldon is rapid or Venusaur is just that slow, but was not a fan of being stuck like that. We do technically get a static fungus encounter in this route, which I don't know if all the funguses or the fungi are all randomized to be the exact same mon. I kind of hope they're not, because I'd like some variety, but I don't know. All right, so he's going to go for an X defend, which kind of makes my Dragon Dance here not useless, but I do have to go for another one. Bullet Punch, that's resisted. Go ahead and go for another dual chop here. That does nothing. Even at +1, that does nothing. I want Flame Burst. It also does nothing. Oh, no, brother. Here's what we're not gonna do. Full tackle, that's quad resisted. But yeah, it's gonna be nice having the lucky egg to level myself up here, because it's gonna make things go by way faster. You bet. No. What else could we have gotten? Bayleaf? Ah. I mean, I know I already have 2 starters on my team, but your boy's got a soft spot for Meganium. He's got a soft spot for the Meganium line. Look at something. Okay, so I have a D-Dance up, which is kind of annoying now because he flattered me. I don't think Why Not and Wobbuffet are really anything to be too worried about, because their stats are pretty bad. So when you take away their gimmick of being annoying and going for things like Destiny Bond and all that sort of stuff, they're not really too threatening. I'm gonna hate the fact, chat, that I'm gonna hit myself in confusion because I missed this last duel, chat. I didn't. I'm actually surprised that I didn't hurt myself in confusion just now. Yeah, I gotta look at what the accuracy is on this, because there's no way it's anything above 85, because with how many times I've been missing, no chance it's anything higher than 85. That many times. That is brutal. Oddish. I don't even know if I need a D-Dance here. Oh, maybe I just talked myself out of it because of the fact that this thing went for Skull Bash, or is going for Skull Bash. Not really, though. Alright, level 35 for Spyro. Go ahead and swap into I guess Sleeper would be probably the next thing I want to level up. Even though it really doesn't need the experience. Already almost a 40. Oh, this could be bad. This could be bad. I don't know what typing he is. Sword power. Ooh, yeah, this could get dicey. I'm gonna assume he's a psychic type. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna Shadow Ball him because I have way better special attack than I do physical. Yeah, you guys think that Wonder Guard Shedinja is a problem. You don't have a... If you don't have a mon to take out anything with Wonder Guard, it's way worse. If I need to get some, like, passive damaging moves like Leech Seed or something like that, I could really save my butt later. Psycho Cut? How much does it do? Okay, doesn't do that much. Doesn't do that much. Of course, we're not letting our Chansey evolve because it goes into a normal and ice type. That, my friends, bad. But yeah, I'm pretty sure we get Fly after we beat Bianca, and then we get Surf after you beat Sharon in front of Twist Mountain. I'm almost certain I remember that. Which, honestly, that's fine, because then I don't feel so inclined today to go and try and run back and travel through the entire region. That's doing a decent amount of damage. That didn't do as much damage as I'd like. Alright. That is absolutely monstrous. And there's nothing in between. Go ahead and use this full heal. Use up the rest of my super potions. Save the hyper potions for actual things in battle. Okay, so that's a hidden item right there that I can't get. I got Dubious Disc, so in case I encounter a Porygon too. I got a Psychic Gem. Answer Mike with the Psyduck. Okay, he's a Steel type. Good to know. I'm trying to think of a move that I would want for Chansey. That's better than Growth in terms of like a setup move, and Quiver Dance is probably like the most ideal. I mean, you could make the argument, I suppose, for Tail Glow, because I probably don't need any sort of defenses, but like I think Quiver Dance would just be better. All right, so our Static Fungus is going to be a Relicanth. I haven't really used Relicanth before. But I don't know how he's gonna be with the randomized stats and a randomized typing. No idea how he would be, so. That's called. I mean, water electric would be a sick typing if that is his actual typing. Gotta be careful not to get burned. There's, ooh, Dragon Claw. Okay. I hit him with one more Flame Burst. Hopefully this doesn't kill him. All right. Fine. I'm going to go ahead and I'm gonna throw an Ultra Ball at him because I know that he is a difficult mon to catch for some reason. He's difficult to catch. All right, yeah, we're gonna have to switch because I'm not trying to get popped by Dragon Claw. He's doing way too much to me for my liking. And I think Sleeper's the only one who can really go in and deal with his hits. I mean, I do have a grass type, I suppose, with the Samurott, but oh no, Papa. I was gonna say, he must have Sheer Force or something. Force ignored the chance for Charge Beam to get special attack boost. I have no idea. We don't need to be right here, Delilah. Come on. We don't need to be right here. You have this here. You're acting like you have not seen me all morning. Oh, another Dragon Electric type. Okay. Alrighty. My Venusaur to be Dragon Electric, I'd probably be a lot more excited to... Excuse me. Probably a lot more excited to be using this, but... It be what it be. Yeah, it be what it be. Take a look at his stats real quick. He's a timid nature with stall. That's just unfortunate. His HP looks to be really, really good. But a lot of his other stats are just kind of eh. I mean, he's got Scald, but his special attack is abysmal, so it doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. I don't think we battled you yet. We'll find out firsthand if the Fungus are all randomized to something different. Keldeo. Power Whip? Oh, that's gonna do nothing. Safeguard? Yeah, it doesn't matter to me. All right, so level 40 finally on the Chansey, which is good. Trying to think of who we should level next. I feel like Samurott is maybe okay on his own. I don't know. I always get paranoid with Mons having that low of HP. I mean, we kind of saw what happened with our Don fan in the previous stream. Like, he was super physically bulky, but we ran into a Darkrai who was stronger than us and crit us and killed us in one hit. So jeez. That Tangela must have had no physical defense. Yeah, we don't need you to evolve. Oh my god, it's... My controller had laggy input and it about fucked me over. And I was about to be so pissed at this game. Because I was pressing the B button here and it just was like... No. Yeah, we'll let Spyro hit the 40 next, I think. Bezor, that could have been our encounter. I think we still did okay. Like, we've caught everything today, but I think a large part of that has been to the fact that I have Thunder Wave on my Venusaur now, so it's been easier to catch stuff. Alright, so it's good to know that all of my Funguses or Fungi are going to be Relicants. Good to know that. Alright, homeboy's got a Nuzleaf. I'm gonna D-dance once and see what he goes for. He goes for a knockoff, so he knocks off my Lucky Egg. Then he goes for Snarl. So is he still a Dark type? Well, he must still be a Dark type. Arkin? I want to get Archeops so bad in this series. Just to see if he's, like, broken. Because he's got, like, a base stat total of, like, 567 or something like that. It's something ridiculously high, which is why they gave him Defeatist as his ability. All right, let me go. Let me go. I didn't ask to deal with you. Yeah, you do heal me. Is that everybody to battle here right now? Like, there's no one over here, right? No, there is no one over here. Do I have a repel to spray so I can not deal with encounters? I don't think I do. Oh, I do. Let's go. Means I can get all the way back. This guy will move out of my way. I can get all the way back, hopefully, without running into any more wild battles. Right, yep, there we go. Here is the cold storage. So this guy's gonna battle me. But I believe the guy I want to talk to get my Rocky helmet is down there in that little, like, corner area. I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure he's down there. All right, let's go for a D-dance, just see what it'll go for. Signal beam, that shouldn't do anything, right? That did a lot more than I would have liked. Did a little bit more than I am a fan of. Oh no. Okay, never mind. Could have just D-danced again, though. Could have just D-danced again. Gosh, I hate being so slow. Even at +1 speed, I'm so slow. Click. Makes me think because it seems like we can eat up hits relatively well. Makes me wonder if I should give Venusaur here the Rocky helmet to hold, like, when we're, like, if we get all the way to the end of the game with him. I definitely think it's a good idea. I think this guy battles again. This guy battles me, the youngster. Got a pearl. All right. Cool. Whatevs. Do you not battle? I'm gonna say, there's no way you don't battle. The way you're walking around here, you absolutely battle me. Oh, here we go, chat. Here we go. Oh, never mind. He's still weak to fire. I gotta note that down whenever I fight a Chinchou, is that he's weak to fire. Chinchou? No, he's not weak to fire. Shedinja is weak to fire. I said Chinchou because I saw Chinchou. I don't know what she's doing up there. I don't know what this animal right here. I don't know what she's doing. Here? A power weight. Okay. If I am lucky enough, I might be able to get to the dark grass so I can get a higher level encounter. But alas, I'm not. Ooh. Ooh, this could be fun. Oh, I don't have any more quick balls. Okay. Mamoswine? Oh. My input was lagging there for a second. I was worried that I was going to accidentally click dual chop and potentially kill my encounter. Because we've been doing a great job today of getting all our encounters. I don't know what to go for, just on the... And it's weak to fire. Oh, thankfully it lives. Thankfully it lives. I don't know if he snarled me beforehand or not. I don't think so. I don't think he snarled me beforehand. That's fine, though. Alright, cut the Mamo, or well, the Piloswine in this case. The pure ice type. So obviously not going to use that right now. Alright, come on. Oh, I didn't even put the Relicanth in the DC. Alright, so you got a lot of special defense. Pretty good physical defense. Attack is okay. Speed is not there. Special attack's not there. I don't know how he would evolve in this game. That's another dubious disc. I don't know how he would evolve in this game. Because he would need to learn Ancient Power by level up. Normally. But I'm pretty sure I turn Impossible Evos off. So I don't know what he would evolve at. I don't know what level he would evolve at, so it could be something that he evolves very early, he could evolve very late. I don't know, but it is what it is. We got a Growlithe. That could have been our encounter, which debatable if it would. Oh, Rotom would have been fun. Because I could have been able to change all of his forms, seen his abilities, and all that. That's the thing with him on like Rotom in this game, is that all 5 of his forms are different Pokemon. Like, that's why doing a randomizer like this is fun with the fact that a lot of mons have specific forms. Because you're technically getting more Pokemon. Oh, there's 6 different forms of Rotom. No, you're technically fighting 6 different Pokemon. Alright, this is just... It's just pissing me off even more, man. 90% chance to hit, and I feel like I'm missing it way more than I'm hitting. Like, there's no way, in my mind, at least, that double hit is like this, right? No way that double hit's like that. Alright, so the Volibly has to recharge because he went for Blast Burn, so I'm just going to Flame Burst it. Not risk the 10% chance to miss. Let me go. That did a lot. Oh, that was crit. That's why. I was like, I don't think this guy battles. Yeah, he didn't battle. Pretty sure there's an item up here. Scraggy? That could have been a fun mon to try and use. I don't get to use Scrafty all too often. And I feel like I do plenty of randomizers where he definitely could be there and he's just not there. I'm pretty sure, though, to be fair, I did get him in my last series. Oh, this guy's got Contrary. That's funny. Pretty sure I did get a Scrafty in my last series and I just never got around to. We got an electric gem. All right, I do know that normally the TM for Scald isn't here. In fact, I'm not sure if it's this one right here. TM 13 for Magna Bomb, so that is normally Ice Beam. However, Magna Bomb, I learned, is actually not that bad of a move. Especially because it doesn't miss. So I wonder if I should give it to Bill. Just on the off chance that we fight an ice type. Or a rock type. Because those are the only things that Steel is super effective on. I don't know why I thought you fight the team Plasma Grunts before you battle. Like, I thought it was all team Plasma Grunts that you battle here. Clearly, I'm misremembering. Okay, so that Dodrio just went for False Swipe. And Fusion Flare. Quite the difference in moves there, my guy. So we're level 38. Might have been wishful thinking, saying that everyone was going to get to 40 for the gym leader. But it's not that big of a deal, right? I mean, there's still people to fight inside of the gym. Oh, they must be testing the tornado sirens. I was like, hearing something that's not game audio. I was also confused too, because I was like, it's nice outside. I mean, you guys can kind of tell because of the glare of the window. But it's very, very nice outside. It's going to be like 80 something. Hey, don't bite my hand, you little rat. Don't bite. I still never understood why she chose me out of all the people that live here. Nope, we don't need to be next to the computer. Are there any hidden items around here? I don't feel like there are. Away from there. We don't need to be next to these boxes. Come up here. Because I can tell you that if we finish stream at a reasonable time today, which we probably are, because I'm going to literally probably end after we beat Clay, I'm probably taking a power nap before I go to work. Glare? Alright, that's just irritating. That's just unfortunate. Yikes. Kingler must have no defense. Yeah, let's cherry berry up that guy. And I'm trying to think if I want to level up the Samurott or the Quagsire. I think Quagsire might be who I level up next. Because I don't know, it just seems like I have a feeling in my gut that Samurott's not going to be easy to level up. Even if I give him the Lucky Egg, he's not going to be easy to level up. Me? That's fine. Doesn't affect me at all. 39, wants to learn Razor Shell. I mean, it's not a bad move. I mean, let me think about my weaknesses for a second. I am weak to ground. I'm weak to dragon. I'm weak to ice. That's it, I'm pretty sure. I think I'm only weak to 3 things until Gen 6 rolls around. Because it covers a weakness, I feel like I should give myself Razor Shell on top of the fact that I have D-Dance, so if I Dragon Dance, I am also powering up my Razor Shell as well. I think that would make sense to me. I mean, obviously a stab electric type move would be more ideal. Damn. Either had no HP or no physical defense. Or both. Or both. Got a charcoal. Okay, that's fine. Dialga. I'm trying to remember what typing this guy was. I don't remember. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and D-Dance twice so his wish doesn't matter. Okay, special attack harshly fell. Can I be faster than him with 2 Dragon Dances? No. Even doubled speed. With plus, geez, with +2 attack as well. It's not even killing him with Ghoul Chop. Now, is this going to give me enough experience to level up? Absolutely. Badoo? I mean, I stay in. Badoo shouldn't be able to do anything threatening to me. Wow, it actually lived. That's actually... Outrage? Ooh. Yeah, I might have just thrown. Never mind. Cooper. I'm actually going to switch just because I don't want to... I just don't want to get myself in a... somebody with me making poor decisions. Because we've had that happen way too many times. In this series, in other series. I feel like this series can get a little bit of a pass just because I don't know what I'm going to be fighting against. But other times, it was not excusable. So if I give Quagsire the Lucky Egg, is he actually going to get the boosted experience? That's what I want to figure out here. Is he going to actually get the boosted experience or not? Okay, we got a Sky Plate, which... doesn't matter. That's kind of a shortcut way out, so that's fine with me. All right, Rich Girl Leo, Slacking. Okay. Cool. Download. You're gonna get a special attack boost. I don't know if he's a special attacker in this or not, though. I don't know if he's a special attacker or not. Draco Meteor? Well, we're about to find out. I mean, he was +1, and I know Quagsire's special defense is butt in this game. Okay, we do get the boost experience, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, I have 45 special defense, so... Honestly, it doesn't surprise me that it did that much to me. Grovile. Okay, he's got Drought. I feel like I have to heal just to make sure. I have to heal to see what he's gonna go for. Incinerate. Okay, so he actually went for a fire type move. I don't think I outspeed. Oh, I do. I did not think I outsped there, chat. Did not think I outsped at all. But no, that's good for me to know that Quagsire can hold the Lucky Egg. So I'm guessing it's just like your choice bands and things like that. He doesn't get the buff of the choice band. So I'm guessing like if he were to hold a amulet coin, it would give you double money. I'd assume anyways. Guys going for Focus Punch? I'm glad I didn't click Icicle Crash again. Because no, my luck, I would have missed. He would have Focus Punched me and probably would have killed me from full. Or not full, but from where I'm at now, he would have killed me. Totodile. Fracture? Okay, Fracture was Dragon Dark. We remember. Knock off. And knock off my Lucky Egg, which... whatever. It just means I unfortunately missed out on double the experience in this battle, but it's fine. Oh my god, that did nothing. What the heck? Either this thing has a lot of HP, a lot of physical defense, or it has both. Because that little damage concerns me a lot. 10 levels higher too, so that's it's even more surprising about it. Yeah, but a resisted blue flare did that little or that much. Yeah, he definitely had all of his stats go into his physical defense. All right, we got a focus band. Probably wouldn't give to anybody in a Nuzlocke. All right, so we're gonna go heal at the Pokemon Center, and then we're gonna go challenge the gym. And I think this is gonna be the last gym, if I'm not mistaken, that will be with all like baby mons, or the potential to have baby mons. Because I think Skyla's gym, I think she's normally 35 for her ace, so her ace is gonna be 3.5. 42. Yeah, I think she's gonna be the first gym leader battle that is gonna be with strictly fully evolved, like everything. So want to make sure that we are prepared for that. I'm gonna put the Piloswine and the Relicanth in the PC because I don't want to necessarily sack them off. I mean, I guess I could sack off a stall mon because he's not gonna, he's always gonna attack second, which I guess I wouldn't care about if his defenses were like a monster, but they're not really monstrous, so it's just like whatever. You're gonna win your gym badge in a flawless victory. Shoot, I can only hope that I can do the same. We're 16 deaths in. Top Dudley with a Soul Rock. Level 34. That's a little bit frightening, but as long as we don't have to fight a Togekiss, I think we'll be okay. Also, if I can not miss my Icicle crashes, that would be pretty grand too. Of course, he was resisting ice this whole time, so that's great. I don't know if Soul Rock is heavy or not. I should do nothing. Yeah, and no burn either is great. I'm gonna try a Grass Knot. even though I probably should be going for maybe knockoff instead, just because of the physical attack, but clearly it didn't matter. Salamence. And I'll go for another grass knot. Woodhammer. But it might be a grass type. Psych? No, it's not. Oh, if I had the lucky egg on, bruh. That would have been stupid. Maybe I might get lucky and have my entire team be 40 before the gym. Wait, what was his ace I said? Normally 31, so 3.1 goes to 6.2... 37. That would be, yeah, he would be 37, technically. Which means the rest of his team, the bulk of his team should be 30, no, 35. Which level obviously doesn't mean like the end, like if I'm under leveled, it doesn't mean it's the end of the world. I mean, see my last series with that, like we were not really over leveled for a majority of it. In fact, I think there was a large amount of time where we were like, just trying to scratch and claw my way back to being over leveled, and that was getting things like getting bonus rare candies and all that other stuff. Charmander. I don't know if we get to learn what typing you were, buddy. I still, I don't know, that right there will always remind me that there was a point, this was like when I first playing through BDSP, and I got access to like the Grand Underground, and I caught a Charmander down there because you could catch the starters down there. And I looked at this thing's moveset, and it had wing attack, but he had no wings. I was like, how does Charmander have wing attack when he doesn't have wings? Like, I get it, he evolves in, that don't make no sense. Rua. I will say though, as much as this series has been tough, because we're basically learning a bunch of new stuff. I mean, now that we're in run number 4 and we've actually made very good progress, and we're under the impression that we're gonna keep continuing until we run out of mons in the PC. Not being stuck in a master mode set of rules, like doing back-to-back master modes, is stressful, right? Which is why I try to, you know, divvy up what I do every so often in terms of like, what type of Nuzlocke are we going with? So even though this is classified as an extreme randomizer Nuzlocke, it still feels new and refreshing, because it's like, I'm not doing just an ordinary extreme randomizer Nuzlocke. Like, I added in the new randomized feature of randomizing stats. Will I do it again? I don't know. It depends how I feel at the end of this series. Because the beginning was pretty bad. We could not get a good mon to save our life. But in this run where we got Chansey, whose stats actually randomized to be something good, and it actually has a pretty decent typing and a pretty decent moveset, like, it allowed us to have some sort of foundation and for us to actually move. All right, girder. Probably should have went for eruption. Ah, never mind. I guess stab grass knot really is it when you have like 100 and what 20 something special attack at level 37. Aeroblast. Okay, that did a lot. That did a lot. Not surprised that it did a lot. I just need to hope that this Vullaby doesn't switch to a different attack here. I think I can eat this. Okay, I can. I'm gonna Rock Tomb. There we go. The one, like, glaring weakness about Samurott is that he's... Well, there's two, but... Is that he's very, very slow, but he also is grass typing, which has so many weaknesses. In this case, I'm glad he's only, like, pure grass, because if he was, like, bug grass or flying grass, it would be way, way worse. Dark grass would be pretty bad, too. Ice grass would also be pretty bad too. Like, there's so many typing combinations with grass that would be terrible. But if he was like grass rock, grass, I don't know, ghost, grass poison, grass water, he would be really, really solid. All right, so Ampharos, for ghost and poison, and your defense was not that great. Do I still chance it, though? Stay in, because I think his special attack was really good. I'm gonna Icicle Crab. Ooh. Almost one-shot him. No, it would have been great if I did. Would have been great if I did. Alright. Level 39. We're not gonna get everybody to 40 before the gym, but I have everybody at least at 37, so that's fine. This is ideal best case scenario, because you never know how much of a difference those 10 to 12 points are going to be in terms of, you know, offense or defense, right? We're going to go ahead and save our game in front of Clay. Got ourselves a nice team of 4 now, which is awesome. Let's go ahead and jump in. Actually, wait. I want to heal that little bit of HP before we jump in. Rather be safe than sorry. Dodrio. Okay, so Dodrio... I know we saw him go for a fire type move earlier. I don't know if that means he's a fire type though. But because I have the hunch that he is, I'm gonna go for the Rock Tomb. So there's a Fusion Flare. And that's not a crit. That was not a crit, so a little bit scary. Okay, we do a little bit more there. We now outspeed because we made a -2 speed. Swanna. I'm gonna assume that if she's sending this thing in, geez, I can talk, I swear. It's something that's gonna be super effective against Quagsire here. But there's so many things that this guy's weak to that I can't pinpoint what it would actually be. I'm gonna go into Hisui. Go into Hisui and I'm gonna assume that I'm gonna be slower than it. So Eruption. I mean, I still could probably go for Eruption. Eruption might actually be stronger than Grass Knot for me. Oh, Quick Claw popped. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, it still was almost enough to kill. Okay, so CC. So it was a fighting type. That did exactly half of my HP. I don't think he's going to heal again this early. If I see him going for CC again, I have to go on the Chansey. Torment. That's fine. Okay, so it was like Steel type or something like that. I don't know. Gascone. That's perfect. Perfectly fine. Go for the Acid Spray. Hiplub. I'm gonna go for the D-Dance. Oh. We could be in trouble. Okay, thankfully we don't miss. Alright, his ace better be something, like, worth it. Purloin. Wow. With Drizzle? I mean, I might as well take advantage of the Drizzle, right? Curse. It's a ghost type. All right, GG's. That is our 5th gym badge. I just know that when we go and battle Skyla, it's gonna be like panic galore. Okay, so he doesn't give us Bulldoze until we meet him outside of Chargestone Cave, which it's fine. Whatever. I don't know. Being on that type of elevator, or this type of elevator, I feel like would just send me overboard. All right, so that's that. Nobody died today. Like, what more could you ask for? What more could you ask for? in a time like this. So next stream, we plan on going into the Chargestone Cave and doing all the stuff there, doing the stuff going up to, I think it's the Celestial Tower, and then challenging Skyla. And then what I might do is I might stop, because this is gonna be Monday's stream. If we do what we're doing, the plan is that we would stop right after the Sharon battle, because the Sharon battle is where we would get Surf, and then the next stream is where we would go back and do all the like encounter stuff and everything like that. So I think that would be probably the most ideal way of going about that. Maybe, I don't know. But I would like to maybe add another mon to my team after or during the next stream. So I don't know. We'll have to see. It also depends on how the weather is going to be on Monday, actually. Now I think about it, it's supposed to be pretty miserable. Allegedly. I don't know. We're just gonna have to wait and see. If you guys did enjoy, though, make sure you show your support by clicking that like button down below, because it'd be greatly appreciated. Also, hit that sub button as well. We're about 20 subs away from hitting that goal of 500. That'd be pretty sick if we could do that. Maybe by the end of this month. That'd be pretty cool. I think it would. But yeah, we'll be back again on Monday, continuing on with the series. Like I mentioned, we'll go through Chargestone Cave, Celestial Tower, get our encounters there, battle all the trainers, and we'll probably stop right after we battle against Aaron. So if you guys are excited for that, make sure you're subbed so you don't miss out on that. That's gonna be it for me. See you guys next time. Peace out.